Howdy, Insufferable gaming fans, your old pal Rosser here. Well, today we have a game that was sent to me by Brian D0313, also known as Zero, and this game is FTL, Faster Than Light. It is a strategy game, and although I have watched other people play it, I have never actually played it myself. I quickly went through the tutorial, so I basically know what buttons to push, but I've never actually played it, so thought this would be a fun kind of a blind run deal. Here we have our ship, and I think that you can unlock more ships as you go along. Right now we've got the Kestrel Cruiser. It says this class of ship was decommissioned from Federation service years ago. After a number of refits and updating, this classic ship is ready for battle. So alright. Should probably be a good general use ship. And I haven't gotten any achievements or anything. We've got a crew we can start with here. And for the first run, I'm just going to leave the normal crew with no customizing, but we can have some fun with it later. It starts with all of these systems that you have your shields, you've got your engines, and your oxygen, which of course you want to have some when you're traversing space. You got your weapons control, you got your med bay, you got your pilot, you got your sensors, and you got your doors. So all of this will come into play. We start with a couple of regular weapons. We've got Artemis missiles, which you have a limited number of missiles, and you also have a burst laser, which we'll be able to use when we get into fights. But the best way to give you an idea of how this works is to just do it. Alright, the data you carry is vital to the remaining Federation fleet. You'll need supplies for the journey, so make sure to explore each sector before moving on to the next. But get to the exit before the pursuing rebel fleet can catch up. And apparently passing through a nebula will slow down the enemy fleet's advancement. And we'll see what that means soon enough. Let's see, we start off, we have 3 crew members. We'll just send this guy over to the engines. Right, I have to right-click to send him there. And I guess for now, I think you get a slight bonus when you man different stations. Of course, we'll want our weapon station manned, or womaned in this case. So as you can see, you can move your crew around the ship to various places. Over here we have power bars that we can put into the different systems. We want to have stuff as powered up as possible. I'll start by powering up the engines. I think that, yeah, if you'll notice up here, putting more power to the engines gives us a better evade. And we're also going to want some... we're going to want to power up our weapons. And with 2 power bars, we can power up the burst laser, but not also the missile. So we'll want to be collecting scrap from enemy ships and missions so that we can go into this menu and buy more power bars. And then we can also individually power up our different stations here, and then put the power bars into them. And then the subsystems, you don't have to put power bars into them, you just buy the extra stuff for them. The extra oomph, if you will. But for now, we've only got 10 scrap, we've got 16 units of fuel, 8 missiles, and whenever our FTL drive is full, we can jump to a new sector. Now we can pick any of these, and we want to get to the exit to go to the next area using our beacon map. But from the right side here, the rebel fleet will start coming in and slowly moving across the map. And if we get caught up in the rebel fleet, it doesn't really do anything for us when we fight them. They will only drop fuel, never scrap or anything cool. So we just want to jump around and find as much stuff as we can. Right here, let's see, we have a black market. You receive a message. These are dangerous times. If you have extra military-grade explosives, we'll gladly pay you for them. Let's see, I can sell 5 missiles for 15 scrap. I'm going to hang on to my missiles because until I get some more weapons, I'm probably going to wind up needing them. So there was really nothing for us there. We'll just jump to the next place. And you want to try to visit lots of locations so that you'll get plenty of scrap for later. So we'll just kind of hop around and see if we can get into some trouble. Alright. 2 ships within range, and they seem to be engaged in battle. One of them has the markings of a space pirate, so we can aid the civilian ship now. You power up your weapons and engage the pirate ship. Alright, so I'm just going to pause here to try to explain some of this. The enemy ship, it says it is a Mantis Scout. Here are their shields, and here is their hull. To destroy their ship, we need to take out the hull. And they will be able to absorb at least one attack with their shield from each volley we fire. But we want to target. If we target their different systems, we can cause various damage. For instance, if we target their weapons bay and we hit it, we will be able to knock out their weapons some. And of course, we've got a shield and full hull right now. But you can see our lasers charging, and when it gets charged, it will launch up. And we damaged their weapons a little bit, so one of theirs is down, and they hit our door control. So we'll want to send some crew in to fix that later, but for now, I'm just going to keep targeting this. I should probably target their shields, actually. So that way my attacks will be able to get through a little better. They can also repair their systems. See, now their shields are down, and we'll be able to... Okay, our shields are down as well. So we'll want to get that repaired, but first I'm going to try to finish them off quickly before they get their shields back up, and they break apart. Alright, the pirate ship breaks apart. You hasten to contact the civilian ship, and we were able to get an automated reloader from that ship, and some scrap, and some fuel, and some drone parts, and let's contact the civilian ship. It is a good thing you came when we did. We'd be dead now otherwise. I'm a shipwright, and I'd like to help you like you helped me. The captain offers to install a piece of equipment on your ship. Scrap 7 weapon hull smasher laser. So let's get it. So that was a good find. Alright, now we're going to want to start repairing some of our stuff, so we'll send some dudes over to do repairs. And you'll see down here it shows the progress of the fix. And over here they're fixing the doors. And each crew member has stats that they can level up. They can level up their piloting and their engine skills and weapon skills and all that good stuff. And I probably should have paid a little more attention to who I put where, but I didn't. So let's see. Looks like Jill was on weapons. We'll just send her back there, and Yevon C was at the engine compartment. Okay, good. Now, let's take a quick look at our ship and see what all we got. We can, of course, upgrade our power bars and whatnot. We can look at our crew, and we can look at our equipment. See, now we've also got a hull smasher laser. Fires 2 shots that deal 1 damage to rooms with a system or subsystem and double damage to rooms without either. So that would be good if we were targeting rooms without systems in it, but... Oh, and we also got an automated reloader. Cooldown between weapon shots is improved by 15%, not bad at all. But we don't have enough power to use this, so I will want to be using my burst laser for the most part, so that I can take out the enemy weapon systems more quickly. And yeah, I'm not upgrading anything else right now. Oh, I need to repower my shields because I forgot to repower them after they were taken out. Okay, so let's keep jumping. Find some more interesting things. We'll go around here and search these places. What do we have? A rock scout. Scans show a remote settlement being blockaded by a pirate ship. The ship hastily messages you, stay out of this or you'll be next. Well, let's attack them and take their stuff. Because that's what we do. We asked for it. So yeah, I'm going to... my main strategy, I think, is going to be to try to take out their weapons, then their shields, and then try to focus on that. And I took out all of their weapons, but they also hit my weapon bay, so that's not great. And they resisted that attack. That's alright. They can't fire right now until they repair their weapons. Looks like they don't want to fight, they're trying to escape. Okay, when you see that, it means they're charging up their FTL drive and they're going to try to jump away. So I am going to concentrate fire on their FTL drive. Hopefully I'll just flat out kill them with the next volley. Yep, that got him. And we got some scrap and some more missiles and drone parts. And with the pirates gone, we signal the station. And they gave us a little bit of stuff, not a whole lot, but, you know, whatever you can get. Okay, now we've got some extra scrap going on, so let's buy some more power for the ship. For the cost of 20 scrap, we can get a couple there. And for 35 we can get more power to the weapons, which probably wouldn't hurt. Now we've got an extra power bar, and we can put it in the weapons. Well, I guess I didn't need to upgrade the weapons, but we'll need one more if we want to... Wait a minute. If we take that off... Nope, not enough power. Alright. Yeah, it's going to take me a while to get used to how all the different systems interact, but now we've got missiles and the burst laser up, and we've got several missiles. We got drone parts, but I don't have anything to use those with yet. And also, Jill took some damage, so let's sit her in the med bay for a little bit. Just get her healed up, and back she goes. Alright. Let's keep on moving. We can also find stores. I don't know how all of these things connect because my scanners aren't good enough to show me all the different routes, so I'll just keep it moving like this. No signs of life detected, so we didn't find anything here. We'll just jump to the next place. And here you see the enemy fleet coming. Anything in this dark red, if we jump to a section there, we'll have to fight the rebels. This line denotes where they're going to be on our next jump. So like I say, I'll probably go up and around a little bit, see if we can collect some scrap and whatnot. Alright, another pirate ship. Stay out of the fight and we'll make it worth your while. Nope, we're going to attack them. We're not going to take their bribe. And they lock weapons. So, let's use the same strategy I've been using here. Knock their weapons down. See, now you'll notice both things are powering up. And since I missed, I'm going to go ahead and toss a missile at their shields, just to show you what that's all about. They are powering up their FTL and trying to get away. Okay, good to know. And now they are offering us more stuff, but I'm going to take them out and take all of their stuff anyway. So let's target their... I'll use a missile since it's already up. I'm not using great strategy right now, but that can come later, after I kind of get the hang of things a little better. Alright. Well, we got that, and we have an arms dealer who is offering to sell us some stuff. We can buy drone control, and we can buy a crew teleporter, but I don't really have enough cash for any of this, so let's see if we've got stuff to sell. Doesn't look like we have anything that I particularly want to sell right now. So, we can't really do anything here. Let's keep on jumping. Keep on moving. And there's another store here already. We don't really have enough scrap to do with that, so I'm going to try visiting some more sectors first. Maybe we can get some scrap. Alright, an automated scout ship. Let's aid the civilian ship. These automated ships can be a little nasty, but I think we can take it. Oop, he got me. But, let's see. I am going... Oh, they've damaged my oxygen, so I need to get someone fixing that immediately, or I will die from lack of oxygen. I'm just going to keep their weapons out. That's pretty much the best way to ensure that I don't take too much damage. Pretty simple. One more volley ought to do it. And we've got the oxygen fixed, so you can go back and start repairing this again. Alright, we got some more scrap. Let's contact the civilian ship. It's a good thing you came when you did. Dead now otherwise. And he offers to give us scrap and install another weapon. Sweet. Alright, we'll let this guy finish fixing the engine there, and then he can go and heal up. Meanwhile, let's look at this stuff. See our equipment. Heavy laser 2. Charge time 13 seconds. Shots per charge 2. 2 damage per shot. This does 1 damage per shot. I think what I will do is I will power this down and this down and power this up, and I should probably buy more power bars, because I would also like to have the burst laser powered up. I want the burst laser and the heavy laser both to be powered up. So let's take a look here. I'll get another power bar for 20. Good. And I need more power to my weapons to be able to power both of these things up at once, I think. Yeah, not enough system power. Well, we can get it later. For now, I'm going to power these two things up. There we go. That should do the trick. And again, I'm kind of playing things by ear right now, because I don't really know too much about it, but I'll be able to come up with some good strategies. We could go straight to the exit, but I want to try to get more scrap, like I said. Ah, we're in a nebula. And there's a pirate ship. Let's attack the pirate and take their things. Let's, once more, try to take out their weapons. Now we've got this whole laser that we can fire as well. But it doesn't have any systemless rooms, so we'll just have to use the standard. Yeah, that took their weapons out quite well. I think I will attack their shields next, and their FTL drive in case they try to get away, like they're doing right now. And they're trying to bribe us. I am going to blow them the hell up, because I'm just an asshole like that. There we go. Blew them up real good. We got 16 scrap and a glaive beam, which I hear is pretty good, but I don't know. Let's take a look. Take a look at the glaive beam. Now we've got some extra stuff we can sell off. This requires 4 power, so it's probably pretty awesome. It says one of the most powerful weapons. Beam damage is reduced by 1 for every shield it passes through, but you can get partial piercing. Yeah, we're going to hang on to this. We're probably going to want to sell some stuff that we're not using when we get to another shop, because this thing looks pretty beefy. So, let's do another jump. Let's keep pushing it. Another nebula. Heavily damaged Federation ship. They fade into the nebula. Let's attempt to follow and help them. Couldn't pick anything up. Probably could have made it if I'd had better sensors. Alright, now let's go here. Another nebula. And nothing's here either. I could jump here. What the hell, let's live dangerously. A large asteroid field. Short-range scanners may discover useful materials. Alright, let's explore the asteroid field. And we took a bunch of damage. For no profit whatsoever. Alright, let's hop to the exit. All we have to do at this place is jump to the next sector. So we have a choice. We can go to a civilian sector or a hostile sector. This first one is a Zoltan controlled, the second is rock controlled. I'm going to go through the civilian sectors if I can, because there's a good chance of finding stores and whatnot. Okay, we learned a little bit about the Zoltans there. Let's start jumping around and seeing if we can find anything. And wow, they left us with exactly 1 possible location to jump to. Yeah, this is pretty much randomized. And they jumped away with no incidents. Research facility. They say they are researching genetic distortion due to stasis sleep and prolonged FTL travel. They ask if your crew has the time to undergo a few scans. Sure, why not? They take their readings and they gave us some scrap. Good. We'll be able to get more weapon power in no time like that. And here's a store. Now let's think carefully about what we do and don't want to sell. And what are they selling? They've got some heavy lasers and anti-bio beam. Rips through organic materials, dealing heavy damage to crew members. That would be cool if we were doing boarding parties. But for now, we should probably also fix our ship up just a little bit. That should be enough. And let's sell off some stuff we're not using, like these Artemis missiles. Missiles are cool to have, but they require raw materials, so I'm going to sell that. And what do I want to sell off, if anything? I like the burst laser because it doesn't use much power. The hull laser, I'm not really using that to its full effect, so I think I can sell that. And that should give us enough to power up something. Okay, we've got 2 bars. We need to put 1 more in weapons before we can power anything else up in weapons. So let's get our weapons upgraded like that. And one more power bar, because I'm sure I'll need it. So, now we've got 2 more that we can put into weapons. Or 3 more. Yeah, that did the trick. Now we can use our heavy laser and our burst laser. Or we could use our glaive beam and have a bar left over somewhere. I think the glaive beam does damage per room, which means you can drag it out. I'm going to give it a try in the next fight just to see what it does. If I don't like it, I can switch back to using both of these. See, it's good to try. It's good to try things. Let's hop over here. Take a trip around the bottom of this sector. The scout moves in. We're being attacked. Ah, we're like being physically attacked by a shit ton of mantises. This is not good because I don't think our crew can take them in hand-to-hand at all. So we're going to have to do our damnedest to try to do something. Let's see. If they can't get through the doors, I might be able to starve them out of oxygen. Yeah, it's gonna... Wow. Freaking wow, man. I am going to have to get the hell out like crazy. I really wanted that door open so they could be starving them from oxygen. There's 5 of these bastards. That's crazy. Like, extremely crazy. And I've got a fire on the ship, so I'll need to do something about that. If my faster-than-light drive can charge up, I might be able to get out of here. I'm not sure. I think I just lost the game here. And they've got a glaive beam. Because of course they do. I think I might be just super screwed. Anyway, here's what our glaive beam does. I think one of my guys just died. Yeah, and our FTL is delayed. Everything is being destroyed. So, I'm pretty much screwed. Yeah, I'm deader than shit. Maybe if I could have gotten that last shot and taken out their hull in the nick of time, I could have saved myself, but I was panicking there. So, that's how our inaugural run goes. That's how you don't traverse space. Next time, hopefully, will be a little better. But until then, this is your old pal Rosser. Take a drink.